Want to compost in a small apartment without any smell, bugs, or mess? Believe it or not, it's totally possible. I'm going to show you the absolute easiest method for beginners, so you can finally start composting right from your tiny kitchen. It's a total game changer for living a more sustainable life, even in the city. Stick around, because this is the no-smell setup you've been looking for. So, why even bother composting in an apartment? First off, you're drastically cutting down your trash. DS. You know that food scraps make up a huge chunk of landfill waste. When they break down there, they release methane, a super potent greenhouse gas. By composting, you're stopping that process right in its tracks. Plus, you're creating nutrient-rich soil, liquid gold for your plants. It's an amazing feeling to turn your kitchen scraps into something that helps nature thrive. It's one of the most impactful, hands-on ways to live a more eco-friendly lifestyle, right from your own home. It connects you to the natural cycle of things, even if you're surrounded by concrete. And trust me, your plants will thank you for it. Alright, let's get into the best space-saving composting methods that are perfect for apartment dwellers. There are a few amazing options, so you can pick the one that fits your lifestyle. First up, we have Bokashi bins. This is an awesome indoor-friendly method that's completely odor-free. Bokashi isn't traditional composting. It's more like fermenting or pickling your food scraps. You use a special airtight bin and an inoculant, which is usually a bran mixture filled with beneficial microbes. You layer your scraps with this bran, press it down to remove air, and seal the lid. Because it's an anaerobic process, meaning it happens without oxygen, there's no foul, rotting smell. You might notice a slightly sweet, pickled scent when you open it, but that's it. These bins are compact and can easily fit under your sink. Plus, they produce a Bokashi tea, a nutrient-rich liquid you can dilute and use to fertilize your plants. Next, let's talk about electric kitchen composters. These are the high-tech solution for people who want results fast. They're super quiet and can break down your food scraps into a dry, soil-like material in just a few hours. Seriously, hours. You just toss in your scraps, close the lid, and press a button. The machine heats, grinds, and dries the contents, reducing the volume by up to 90%. There's no smell thanks to carbon filters. These are perfect if you want a totally hands-off, mess-free experience, and you're willing to invest a bit more upfront. They look sleek on your countertop and take the guesswork completely out of the equation. Then there's the classic worm bin, also known as vermicomposting. Don't be scared by the worms, they're the hardest workers in the composting world. A worm bin is basically a home for red wiggler worms that happily eat your food scraps and turn them into something called worm castings, which is one of the best fertilizers on the planet. 2. Keep it smell-free. The key is airflow and balance. You'll need a bin with ventilation holes and proper bedding, like shredded newspaper or coconut coir. You add your food scraps, and the worms do the rest. As long as you don't overfeed them, and you maintain the right moisture level, your bin will just smell earthy, like a forest floor. It's a fascinating process to watch, and a fantastic way to create super-powered compost for your plants. Finally, for the true minimalists, there are countertop composting jars or pails. These aren't for the full composting process, but they are a fantastic aesthetic way to collect your scraps before you take them to a final composting spot. Many of them come with a charcoal filter in the lid to neutralize any odors, so you can keep it on your counter for a few days without any issue. They come in beautiful designs, like ceramic or stainless steel, so they actually look like a piece of kitchen decor. It's a simple, stylish first step into the world of composting, making it easy to separate your food waste every day. Okay, let's get into the step-by-step smell-proof setup. No matter which method you choose, a few core principles will guarantee a stink-free experience. The secret is all about balance. First, you need to add your carbons. Think of these as the browns. This includes things like shredded paper, torn-up cardboard, dry leaves, or wood shavings. Carbon materials are essential for absorbing moisture and providing structure, which prevents your compost from becoming a soggy, smelly mess. They are the foundation of a healthy, odor-free pile. Next, add your nitrogen. These are your greens. This is all your kitchen waste, fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and tea bags. These provide the nutrients that feed the microorganisms doing all the hard work. A good rule of thumb is to aim for a ratio of about 2 to 3 parts carbon for every 1 part nitrogen. Now, mix it properly. After you add new scraps, give everything a little stir or turn. This helps distribute moisture and air, which is crucial for speeding up decomposition and preventing anaerobic pockets from forming. 2. Those are the pockets that create bad smells. If you have a worm bin, you'll just gently bury the new scraps under the bedding. Maintaining airflow is another key. If you're using a worm bin or a traditional compost pile, make sure it has ventilation. For Bokashi, the process is anaerobic, so you want to keep it sealed. But for most other methods, air is your friend. It keeps the good aerobic bacteria happy and working efficiently, and those are the ones that don't produce bad odors. If you're using a Bokashi bin, remember to drain the liquid regularly a day. There's a spigot at the bottom for this purpose. This liquid, or tea, is super concentrated, so you must dilute it with water before using it on your plants. Draining it prevents the bin from getting too wet and sour. Finally, and this is super important, let's talk about what not to add. To keep your compost happy and smell-free, avoid meat, dairy products, and oily or greasy foods. Stick to plant-based scraps, and you'll be golden. It's that simple. What do you do with this amazing black gold? The possibilities are endless, even in an apartment. Your indoor plants will absolutely love it. You can mix a little finished compost into the top layer of soil in your potted plants or add it when you're repotting. It provides a slow-release source of essential nutrients, helping your houseplants grow stronger and more vibrant. They will look healthier than ever before. If you have a balcony garden, you're in for a treat. Mix your homemade compost into the soil for your containers and raised beds. It will dramatically improve the soil structure and fertility, leading to healthier plants and a better harvest. Whether you're growing flowers, herbs, or vegetables like tomatoes and peppers, don't have a garden or many plants? No problem. Many communities have garden drop-off sites or farmers markets that accept compost donations. You can contribute your finished compost to a larger pile that will be used to enrich soil in community green spaces. 2. Great way to give back and support local green initiatives. A quick online search for compost drop-off near me can usually point you in the right direction. And of course, it's perfect for your potted herbs on a sunny windowsill. A little bit of compost will give your basil, mint, and rosemary a huge boost, ensuring you have fresh, flavorful herbs right at your fingertips. Imagine snipping fresh herbs that you grew with soil you created from your own kitchen scraps. It's the ultimate closed-loop system, right in your apartment. Thanks for watching my guide to smell-free apartment composting. I hope this makes you feel confident and excited to start your own sustainable journey. For more tips like this, make sure to check out my channel. Starter Sustainable Living Hacks. If you found this video helpful and you want more zero-waste hacks, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of eco-tips. Let me know in the comments which composting method you're going to try. See you in the next video.